Hello, everybody, and welcome. First and foremost, gotta make sure everything is working properly. So, welcome everybody to the first episode. Let's make sure my audio is good. Let's see here. Yeah, it's pretty low, but it's there. So let's, at least for me, it sounds like it's low. Yeah, let me try to boost this up a little bit here. La la la. Everybody, and welcome to Gundam Mondays. Hopefully, this is going to be a recurring show every single Monday. I think I should boost myself just a little bit more. I want to make sure I'm not peaking here. All right, that's the biggest thing. Just like that's the goal always, is to make sure you don't peak, right? Well, I think I'm getting Facebook messages and stuff like that. Let's just make sure everything is running on YouTube. YouTube has got its product up. Let's check our Twitch here, because we're streaming on multiple platforms, everybody. And yeah, I mean, that sounds good. If you guys can't hear me, you let me know. Let me do a test message. Yes, I can see that. And can I show it? I can show it. That is cool. All right. Hide on stream. Let's check our Twitch. Do Twitch channel. I am streaming on to Twitch. You guys can find me over at the Twitch at Archetype. I should start putting all the links and everything, I guess. Yay, rent. I think I'm getting my first bot. How do you clear bots? Like, do I just remove it? I don't know. I don't know how to do this yet. This is fascinating and interesting. And let's check one more time for Facebook. Facebook is also supposed to be running this show as well under Archetypes. Page. Archetypes page. There's our demo reel. There's the stream. Look at that. Huh. I kind of just broke down and decided, you know what? Forget all of the other things as far as trying to get. I've been working at this for a while. Let's just put it that way, and it has been quite the frustration. Frustration. Yes. Sorry, I was getting a call for a second. Let me make sure I give this link to my friend here. We might have P-Rock come and join me in a minute. For those of you who know P-Rock, make sure I give him the right link. Go with second link. Second link. There we go. Go with second link. There we go. And yeah, everything seems to be working properly. So I'm loving it. All right. You know what? I'm going to copy this anyways, and let's see if we can't just have some fun. See if anybody else wants to jump in the stream from the 1/6 scale area and friends. You know, you just never know. You just never know. And you know what? Loco Lou. I remember my buddy Lou. Streaming live. We're live right now. I'm typing away. If you wanna join. No worries if not. Love ya, brother. Bam. Yep, that's what I'm going to send the same thing to my boy V. I'm pretty sure my boy Nat is trying to take a nap, because that's just what he does. All right. There we go. And then, yeah, I wonder if I should send this one more time. This is the first episode, everybody. So there's some little bugs I'm trying to work. Maybe I should send the first episode and link out there into the Gundam universe. I'm a part of some Gundam pages. Where are my Gundam pages here? You know what? Let's not worry about that for right now. Let's just have a fun stream. Okay. Oh, I need my schedule. Click up for my project management. Let's open this up a little bit more. Oh, if you guys would like to see, but oh, that's nice. Okay, I can pop it up a little bit bigger. Progress. All right. Let me make sure I've got my schedule, because I have a schedule for you guys. Just want to make sure I am consistently. I don't need to do that. ClickUp.com. Log in. Yes. All right. Here we are. Streaming shows, and today is Gundam Monday. So, because we have a to-do list. So, we have the opening. Hello, everybody. I'm Gabriel Cruz, and welcome, everybody, to Gundam Mondays. This is going to be a show where not only do we talk about the things of the day and some of the stuff that I like, and some of the things that I've found quite interesting on some Gundam websites. Yeah, this is one of my favorite Gundam websites. We'll talk about some of the new things that have popped up here, maybe even over on P Bandai, and some of the the models and stuff that I'm looking forward to, especially putting together, doing some test footage for Miniature Heroes. Some of you have heard of Miniature Heroes if you are over at the Geekin' Out side of things with Nat. So, yeah, we've got that ready to go for you guys. And we've also got, make sure I've got this right, preview. Just want to make sure I got it. And we've also got, let's go back to share here. Let's change the screen that I'm sharing. Yes, I understand. Oh, where did it do a window? Share. Oh my gosh, I can have both? I can't. I can only have one. And we've got a live build for you guys. Okay. So if you look at my, what's a good way to put it? Like this? Yeah, okay. So the bottom right here, bottom left, sorry. At the bottom left, you guys can see we've got a little building area, so we can build and we can have fun with the builds and fun with the new stuffs. And oh, that's on my face. It's on my face. Who does that? Who puts things there? I mean, come on, people. Yeah, so that's how the order of business goes. Some news, go over some models, and we'll get to building, and then we'll wrap things up. How's it sound to you guys? Sounds good to me, and I'm talking to myself right now, so we're going to have fun with that. All right. Well, let's get into some of the news. All right. And I'm not really sure what else is really like news as far as main Gundam stuff, but we'll have some more things for you. For right now, let's go over a couple of websites where I like to find that thing is really impaling my face, isn't it? And I'm talking about right over here in the corner. It's impaling me. Let's go to the other corner. That's better. All right, some of the places where I like to go to buy my mobile suits. And this is probably the first one. Now, this is not sponsored. I have not exchanged any money. It would be nice if it was sponsored, New Type, but I'm sure that also has to do with views and everything like that. But this is where I like, personally, to get my mobile suits, is over here at newtype.hq. Newtype.hq. And here, I really like their user interface. And if you get anything over $100, which, let's be honest, almost anything I end up spending on this stuff is probably going to be a little bit over $100. The shipping is free anyway, so that's always a bonus. And the user interface is really clean and really easy to navigate, unlike some others. But I really like this site. So let's see what we got. We got coming up new. We got a new H and HG Wing Gundam Zero. That's looking pretty. A high grade, huh? At least this is coming new to the site. I'm not sure if this is new overall. No, this looks like an older model as far as something that we've seen before. Maybe a reissue. I'm not really sure. But we got a high grade. Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing Zero. I think this is the updated Gundam Wing Zero. Not the first edition, the second edition. After pretty much season 1, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. So we got a Wing Zero. Looks really snappy, snazzy. Looks like at least in the pictures they did some panel lining, which is nice. But otherwise, we got Wing Zero coming out. Oh, it's in stock and you can get it now. Well, isn't that nice? We got a Moon Gundam, a high-grade Moon Gundam for all of you Moon Gundam fans out there. I will say I really like the rifle that he's got. It just looks cool. I can't remember what show Moon Gundam was on, or was Moon Gundam its own show? If so, I never watched it. I don't really recall Moon Gundam too much. This guy looks nice. I like how everything kind of folds up. Those must be, I think that's a shield of some sort, or some sort of energy deployment device. Gives him his powers, sort of like the Unicorn Gundam from days of old. All right, and I'm gonna mute myself real quick because I'm gonna blow my nose. Oh, that was lovely to do on stream. Again, we're live, everybody. This is as yep. This is what you get. This is what you get when you get in a stream with Gabe. And yeah, it's looking pretty nice. So we got a Moon Gundam that's in stock. Looks like they got the new Mando 1/12 scale with his Beskar armor. Now this is also a model kit. So this is not your really pretty Hot Toys here. This is a model. You will be putting this together. You'll putting Mando together in a very interesting turn of phrase. But he's got the dark saber, the whatchamacallit, the Beskar spear. It's got the pistol and the pulse rifle. Is it a pulse rifle? It fires a round, which is kind of like Chewie's. So, but yeah, that's the new Mandalorian. Only $37 over here at New Type. You'll also find that New Type's pricings are pretty competitive with everybody else. It's not really much more expensive or much less expensive. It's pretty on par. If you go over to like Bandai USA or Gundam Store US, I think it's Gundam Store USA, you're probably going to fluctuate within $2 to $5 of a price. And I know that can add up, so I do always suggest shopping around. Get the best deal for you. If you find it better on Amazon, then get it off of Amazon. But usually, and this is usually, I have found quite a few of these models much cheaper over here at New Type. Saving a few bucks here and there, not much cheaper, but cheaper overall. All right, and let's see. We've got the new frame arms, which these aren't really Gundams. You got some SDs. SDs are not usually my style, but they are kind of cool looking every once in a while. Look at these guys. Wait, can this guy switch? It's a set, so you get the two of them, it looks like. And they can be combined together. Their powers combined. Oh, that's kind of cool. Again, the chibis, not usually my thing. I was not the biggest SD Gundam fan. But if you like SD Gundams, you go for it. Have your fun. It is all about how much fun you're going to have. Some of these are... Ooh, we got some weapons. Oh, but those are for the 30 millimeter. I've never tried to take the 30 minute... It's 30 minute... 30 mm. I always want to say 30 millimeter, but it's not 30. 30 minute mechs or something like that. It's in here. I know it is. Where is it? Sci-fi. 30-minute missions. 30-minute missions. Some weapons for 30-minute missions, but I wonder if they would work with the Gundams. Giving give your Gundams some unique look. Somebody let me know. If you're watching this video, somebody let me know down in if they've ever taken the 30-minute missions weapons and used them to modify or any of the 30-minute models and use them to kit bash some of your pieces. I'm just curious. All right. We've got the Freedom Gundam. This is the master grade. I do have that over there somewhere. I do have a master grade Freedom Gundam. It is not ready yet for me to be putting together because I've got a whole bunch of other stuff that I got to put together. But I do like the look of this mobile suit. I'm also not the biggest fan of Gundam Seed, but I love the suits. The mobile suits from Gundam Seed are gorgeous, amazing suits. They've got a lot of accessories. They look cool. I don't know. That's just me. Is this the newer one? Oh, it's version 2.0. Which version do I have? I must investigate. Hold on. Which one do I have here? Oh, yeah, that's it. That's the one. That's the one. All of you out there can see that. That's it. I do have that one in my backlog. Yep, I do have a 30-minute mission in my backlog. So it is ready for whenever we go to build it. If you are interested in seeing us build, me or anybody else that might have the Freedom Gundam, if you're interested in seeing that build, stay tuned because it's probably going to happen sooner rather than later. Depending on how things go, of course. But yeah. So we got the 30-minute, not 30-minute, we're back on 30-minute missions for me in my head. The Master Grade Freedom Gundam version 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, that thing looks pretty. I think it looks pretty. I like the color scheme. And some of you who have talked to me before know that I'm actually more of a Zeon guy. I like Zeons. Zaku's. Some of the Zeon mobile suits are a little weird looking, but I really do like Zaku's. Those are some of my favorite. Anything else we got on here? Oh, here's a good question for you peoples out there. Send a message to... Oh, I can switch between who see... Oh, I see. Okay. All right. One of the good questions I have is these G-frame Gundams. They're a lot smaller. You get more in a kit, which I think this is probably perfect for beginners. I've never gotten one of these packs before, but you get 4 in a pack. And they're a lot smaller than even the 1/44th scale. So I almost wonder, they're 4.3 inches? 4.3 inches. Do I have a ruler? I know I've got a ruler around here somewhere. Where's my ruler? Do I have one in my drawer? Is there? Nope, there's not one in my drawer. Poopers! Aha! I found one. So let's see here. I got my high grade. I got my high grade GM here. GM from Build Fighters. So let's see. Let's go to something where I am a little bit bigger. Nope, that's weird. That's weird too. No, let's not do that one. Let's just go to the main. Can't I switch out of this? Or do I have to hide it? Let's hide it. There we go. Okay. So let's see how tall this guy is. From foot to head. Foot to head. This guy is, and this is a 1/44th scale, high grade, and he's about, oh, let's go, sorry, I gotta go right at 0. He is about 5.5 inches. And these other ones are about 4.3, so it's about right there. So 5.5 inches. They are significantly smaller. I wonder if it's like my old school action figures. Let's grab an action figure. One of my favorites, the Camphor. For everybody. Camphor from 0080. War in the Pocket. Oh, this guy's pretty. I like this guy. Let's adjust our focus here. Oh, wrong way. Oh, yeah. There it is. Ooh. This is the Camphor with this little shotgun. Let's see how tall he is. He is sitting at about 4 4 1/4 inches. So I wonder if these, there we go. I wonder if these G-frame Gundams, show them back on stream again, are like the old school action figures from the early 2000s, late 90s and early 2000s. Yes, sir. Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you for snack. I don't want the snack. Thank you. Definitely don't want a snack right now. Just because it'll be crunchy. Let's put our camphor back here. But yeah, so it looks like they're going to be about old. Like I wonder if they'll fit in with a lot more of my other things. They've got to be more of a paint to paint, though. I wonder how much detail. This very much intrigues me. I might get a pack just for the show. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things look. All right, let's move on. We're at 3:25. At 3:30, we are gonna take a quick little break and get ready to do some building. So let's see what else we got left up on New Type. Now, another thing I do like about New Type, besides them showing you what's new, all the different types of decals that you can get, you've also got the ability to get tools and different types of knives, different types of nippers for cutting your pieces away from the runners or trees or spruces, I think is another word for them, whatever you guys want to call them. Pretty much the plastic pieces that hold all the other little plastic pieces in. Yeah. So you can get airbrushes. Of course, they've got their own swag. I really like this place. Most everything I've gotten, it's like I'm getting a couple of models. I think I need a new pair of nippers. Let me get a new pair of nippers. Get it over just over $100. $101, and boom, then I've got the free shipping. I usually get a whole bunch of stuff at once. I don't just grab one thing and then wait. That's usually how I operate. But you can also get some other different types of figures, some from Dragon Ball Z. They've had some robot spirits. If you guys like robot spirits, you can go into the Gundam stuff. Let's go to the Gundam and let's do some master grades. So when you get into the different, it's gonna take a minute to load. It might take a minute to load. When you get into some of these pages for, there we go, for what you want to look at, it has the option to go ahead and click in stock, so you can know exactly immediately what is even available for you to purchase. If you just want to look at some pretty Gundams, they're all over, and there's a whole bunch of them. Okay, some of these I have wanted for quite some time, and I know I'm not going to get. I'd love to have a Rick Dom or a Doom. Love to have a Gelgog. Love to have a Master Grade GM Sniper, the Full Armor Gundam from Thunderbolt. Like, there's a lot of these that I would love to have, but if I look at it, I'm just like, ooh, these look like fun. You can just hit the in stock, and you'll automatically be told what they have. And sometimes they'll even say, less than 10, more than 10, that kind of thing. And then if you are a fan of the things that you are making and putting together, I think I've even got my own pictures. You can go into your profile if you're just wanting to be part of the new type community. You can go in and you can show off some of the photos that you may have taken of the various mobile suits, and people can comment and things like that. It's not exactly the most active of communities, if I'm being completely honest, as far as what I have personally seen, and I'm not on this on a day-to-day basis, but there's a possibility I will be now because of the show. But yeah, New Type, one of my favorite websites for getting all of my Gunpla needs. But then again, you can also go to Gundam USA, I believe it is. The USA Gundam store. You can also go over here, and there's a lot besides just Gundam on this site, on the USA Gundam store. They also have paints and things like that. They'll also tell you what's in stock, and I'm pretty sure they have a shipping cost where you can get your shipping for free as well. I just don't personally use this store as much. It's very rare for me to get on here. And the last portal that I like to share with you is Premium Bandai. Premium Bandai is also a personal favorite, but this is mostly for wanting to see what Gunplas are coming up that I'm gonna see out there. Maybe even some more. Oh, come on. Some other franchises that Bandai has partnered with and looks at. There we go. Let's go to Gundam. Usually you can tell right away what's for sale. You can get lanyards. What are these? The inlaid Char's emblem. You got metal robot spirits, metal Gundam crossbones. Here's some of the builds. Gundam fixed figuration. I've never done the fixed figuration. Another high grade, the 144th RX-78-2, but it is the PR Ambassador of Japan Pavilion Expo. So this is from the expo in Dubai. This is a very specific mobile suit you probably will not be able to get in many other stores. I'm sure if they have any overflow, it'll go towards those other ones. But this is its own, and it looks nice. The color schemes are just not my color schemes, and I don't know how it's going to match in with some of the things that I'm doing. I'm mostly going to be building to try to make some film stuff with them. That's my goal. And that's what I like to do with them. But yeah, you can check out any of these websites. I guess I should be putting them in the descriptions below, but it's not exactly what I was thinking about at the moment or at this time. Haha. So, I think we are about to move on and do a little bit of building. We are at 3:31. So if I go to my opening, I've done the opening. We've done some Block A news. Time to move on to our... Oh, it's time for our sponsor. And who is our sponsor? It's me. I am the sponsor. I am the sponsor of my own sponsorship or self-plugs. Yeah. Hi, I'm Gabriel Cruz. And if you guys want some more information about what we are doing over at Archetype, you guys can join us over at Archetype at facebook.com/a-new-standard. That is where I'm going to be posting any new updates as to what shows we're putting together for Archetype in the upcoming year, any new streams that are coming up for Archetype in the upcoming year. So there's some short film projects that we're getting ready. Well, that I'm hopefully, just depending on the the virus situation, going to be putting together. Oh no, my battery is about to die on my camera. I need to go get a new battery. I will be right back. We're going to be right back, everybody. Do I have a right back page? Do I have a right back theme? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I do. Well, I'll be right back. All right, everybody. So keep staying frosty. Let me get a new battery for my camera, and we will be up and running in just a second. All right. First day streaming problems. But we're getting it done. Camera's gonna die. Gotta swap the batteries. Bam. The microphone should still be up though. All right, let's get my picture back in. I've been doing so much testing on everything. There we go. Ha-ha! All right. We are back up and running. I think everything looks good. I think so. Yeah. All right. Time to move on to our build. So we're going to build. Let me move the microphone over here. And shift it around. You guys get to hear all the fun stuffs. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, get it over the knuckle without hurting the cord. Boom! I think I got it. And I'm out of focus. I need to focus on my hand here. There we go. And I might need to turn up our lighting. So let's turn up our lighting a little bit. Oh, that's turning off light. that one's up all the way. There we go. All right, everybody. Hi. Here it is. The RGM-86R GM3 is what we're going to be building today. And I got to find my instructions. Are they in here? I don't know where my instructions went. Allegedly, we're building this today. Allegedly. Definitely alleged. Oh, tighten that up a little bit. There you go. Definitely alleged that we're building this today. Just gotta grab the instructions. And they're somewhere around here. I know they are. I know they're here. Let's see. This is for the GM Sniper. This is for the high-grade GM Sniper. That's the wrong instructions. Found them. Here they are. Here's our instructions. And as you can see, I've already built some of this up already. So we've got some extra hands, some extra exhaust covers. I hope my audio is doing it right over here. Let's see. Yeah, all right. And we're going to need our nippers. Here's our nippers. These are my favorite nippers. Well, one of my favorite nippers. I have two sets. And I've also got some kind of wire cutters, honestly. They're not really nippers. They're more wire cutter-ish. And that's so if I have the kids helping me out with making our mobile suits that they can join in. So, you know, you want to make them feel included. I just gotta figure out where I left off. Honestly. Let's see here. We've built most of the torso. And we've got the arms done. Let's see here. I wonder if I should have inverted this foot, like this angle. I don't know. Well, let's see here. We've done the fins. We've done the arms. We've done most of the torso. The feet. I think that's where we're at next, is the feet. Let's see if I can loosen this up a little bit. Oh, that's a little bit of a stretch there for the cable. There we go. Just trying to get it to where you guys can hear me over here. There we go. That's better. All right. Yep, looks like the next part is the foot. We're going to start working on the feet. So let's go ahead and grab a PC. I wonder if this is my leftover pieces here. PC3. Got a whole bunch of PC pieces. These tend to be generally left over from almost everything that you end up doing for mobile suits, because they honestly, they give you a little bit more than you need. I bet you this is the real one that I need right here. PC, or is this PE? This is PE. I need PC. PE? Well, these are all PE. I think. Oh, this is PC. This is PC. PC. Things got moved around as I was moving around. So I just got to make sure I got the right pieces here. These are PCs. Do I have a 3 in here? I do not have a 3 in here. Oh, here we go. Maybe? Nope, not that one. Where's the one that had a whole bunch of stuff? I think it's this one. Yep, I think this is it. That's it. And if not, I've got extra pieces, so we're good. We are good. Put those over there with my decals. Put another one over there with the decals. All right, so we pretty much just follow the instructions. PC3. Do I have my knife over here? I'm not sure. You know what else I need? I need just a little bit more light. Let's turn on this little light here. My little Aperture MC, one of my favorites. Hey, kiddo.
I think I'm done.
Think you're done with school? Yeah. Okay. Either go ahead and read, or ask Nana if she can check over your stuff. All right. One of the two. So let's do 4200 Kelvin at 60%. This attached to my nope.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, hi. My son says hello. That's my son.
Yeah.
Thank you, son. I guess we'll just put this. You know what? Let's put it at 100% and bounce it off my ceiling, shall we? Is that going to help me at all? Or just... Yeah, why not? It's a bit bright on the camera. Without it, with it, yeah, let's go with it. Let's go with it. All right. So number 3. And the PCs are usually the easier ones to snip because you don't need to cut too much away. And this is a ×2. In case you guys don't see that, there is a ×2. Anytime you see a ×2, you make 2. It's that simple. Clip these like that. Go ahead and put this off to the side. Then I need C1, 7, and 6. C. That's letter A. C1. Here we go. C1, 6, and 7. C1. There we go. Guess I got to figure out where my center is. This is my center. This little leg here is my center. So C1, 7, and 8. Sorry, 6 and 7. 6 and 7. 6. I'm also not the fastest at these. These are a little dusty because I haven't built them in a while. Here we go. 7. There is also something very therapeutic about putting these together. These are pretty decent nippers, so I can cut pretty close. If your nippers are not the greatest, I kind of recommend not going with the... Oh, I need to get more in frame here. Not going with the, like cutting right at the edge of the tiny little sprue, but actually cutting a little bit away from it. And then taking an X-Acto knife or a... Let's see if I have mine out here. Seven and 8. I don't know if I have my knife out here. Oh, I see it. I see my knife. Put that down for a second. Let me grab my knife. All right, we're back. So this is a pretty cheap blade that I got at the dollar store. And I got a whole bunch of extra blades for it in case I need it. Move this down a little bit, as I seem to be talking above it. Let's move this in front. Make sure I don't put a lot of P's and B's in your guys' ears. If I don't make a lot of noise by scraping the microphone. All right. Whew. Okay, here we go. So, take your knife, especially if you've got it like trimmed down and stuff like that, or sharpened up. You want a nice sharp knife, and you're gonna take. How do these people do this? You're gonna take the little tiny pieces. How do you get it to? Maybe I need the nice camera over here. If you can see the little imperfections as to where they were cut, you're actually going to take the knife and cut those off. Now be careful, because you are cutting with a knife. There have been many a people who have cut themselves. And that's not good. And you want a nice sharp knife so you get as little as what's called a stress mark as possible. And some of this, like this knife is not the sharpest right now. I can tell right now. So I'm probably going to try to nip that off. Nip that off. Usually I take a sanding stick. I think I'm going to need a new blade here. Ooh. Gabe, you are unprepared. How dare you? If this was a nice sharp knife, it would cut right through this plastic. But what you're trying to do is keep the, especially if you're not going to do any painting. I almost feel like this is a really good skill to have, especially if you're not painting. Because then you get the piece to look as good as it possibly can. If that makes sense. You're making it look like there was never a little nub on your mobile suit. Like, at all. There we go. And a nice, good, sharp X-Acto knife does that the best. I know I have an X-Acto knife somewhere, and I cannot remember for the life of me where I put it. For shame, Gabe. For shame. For shame. And for those of you wondering, I do not have, like, I'm not sick or anything like that. I always constantly have allergies. Consistently. Every single solitary day, I'm always blowing my nose. So, it will be a constant thing for me. Oh, it looks better. You know what? I need my sanding sticks, because I gotta show how you do that, how you do this properly. Let me grab my sanding sticks. And I'm pretty sure I have my sanding sticks in here, because I bundled everything together to try to do a build day with a friend. Yep, here it is. Here's everything else. Here's my other nippers, my X-Acto knife, extra blades, and some sanding sticks. An 800. A 1000. Do I have any more in here? Oh no. New question is, where did my 600 sandy stick and my 400 sandy stick go? Because I know over there I've got like the higher end ones. They're somewhere. They're somewhere hiding. That's all I can say. But what we would do is, again, let's put away this rusty old thing. Take our X-Acto knife. Make sure everything's on there nice and proper. Take our pieces. We're really going to examine them now because I could really get in there. And you just nice and smooth. Oh, this is so much different than that other knife. Just cutting away at where those nubs are. And you got to remember where the nubs are. Because you really don't want to like cut into your piece. That's very bad. If you end up cutting into the piece like that. So there's that piece. That's number 6 and number 7. Here's number 7. Let's make sure we got everything off of this one. And if you do this step, even if you don't paint, it's not going to look like there are any nub marks whatsoever. Now, if you are painting, nub marks are not necessarily a threat to you, in my opinion. Yeah. That's my own personal opinion. My own personal opinion on nub marks. If you're going to paint, at least get the nub off of there. But then the stress mark that's on there is not a big deal. Then you take your... Usually I would start with like the 600, but we're going to use the 800 today. And then you sand it down. Sand the whole thing down to where it's nice and smooth. And you don't even see that nub anymore. I don't know if you guys can even see that nub. I really do wonder if I should make this camera the nice camera. And that one the general camera. But you just sand it down. Use your high end or your lower end ones first because they're a little bit more coarse. And then as you move forward, go to gradually more and more smooth. And eventually those nub marks will just pretty much disappear. This one's got a little bit more left on it, but we're not going to spend too much time on this one today. Just as an example. There we go. But yeah. Make sure you put this in a safe position so you or your kids or your pets are not getting hurt. And I think I might swap to my display. I don't know how to. I don't know this one. This was a Year of the Bull special set of nippers, and I believe they are one-sided, meaning only one bladed. There's only one blade that's sharp on these. So anyway, so we're gonna take this and we're gonna put this together. Go in the hole like that. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's common. That's common. Dropping a piece, that's common. That is not something... that is not ununique to Gunpla. It just happened to happen the first stream as I'm putting the first pieces together. Oh gosh. Why did that have to happen, huh? Oh my goodness, come on. You're being stubborn. There we go. Rest in there. Take this piece, put this together. And allegedly... Come on. There we go. Are you guys serious Gundam builders out there? If you are, let me know what I'm doing wrong. Or doing right. Either one. I'm okay. I like criticism. This should be going together. There it goes. Boom. I think. Nope. For some reason, this piece is not wanting to sit in right. Nope. Let's not use that. Use one of these. doesn't want to get in the hole the way it's supposed to. Sometimes this happens. Sometimes pieces do not want to sit well together. And you got to take your pieces back apart again. Man, you guys get to see all the fun troubleshooting today. Aren't you the lucky ones? I'm just using my blade not to cut now, just to unwedge it. Because right now it's wedged. I thought this thing was coming together really well, but apparently it's not. Something is not lining up properly. There we go. On this piece. What is not? I wonder what it is. Let's see here. This is the right piece. Yeah, this is the right piece. Am I putting it in the wrong way? I think I'm putting it in the wrong way. Yep, I put it in the wrong way. It's supposed to go in that way. Sideways. Now everything comes together. Boom! Oh, shh. Dog, Gabe. Come on. Goodness gracious. All right, so that piece is put together, but I need to do that one more time. And I need to find that piece that I lost. Oh, no. I see it! I see it. I have found it. Waiting for my boy P-Rock to hopefully come in. I have found it. Ha-ha! These are how these things go, huh? All right. Squeaky chair. And then the other set was in C2. C2, yep. C2, also 6 and 7. All right, well, because I'm using these ones, I'm going to get really nice and close. Because I can. Because these nippers are really nice. Now, most of the more established veterans that I've seen who have done these, they don't nip the piece right at it. They always nip it just a little bit away, and then they cut the nub off. That's what I've seen. And some of these guys can go through and just clip everything off, clean all the pieces off, and then they just go through and find everything. I'm not that kind of guy. Like, not yet, at least. Not yet. So I will do a little bit of cleanup if I see anything wrong with these. But right now, I'm not seeing too much. A little bit of nub mark on this one. I also cut into my nail. Put the nail at the end of it so I can hold a piece, and then if the blade slips, it hopefully cuts my nail and not me, which is always a good thing. Oh no, my buddy Duhanzi is calling me, and I can't answer at the moment because I'm on a live stream. Yeah, here it is. So I'll let Duhanzi keep calling, let it go to voicemail. Then the camera that's right here, or the one you guys are watching, that'll pop back up. There you go. I see one on the... Is there one waiting to come in? Sorry, checking something out first, real quick. Maybe that's how many's watching. Okay, all right, let's get back to it. Make sure. Well, we got one more hour. One more hour, and we're going to be done. Because we're going 3 to 5. Every Monday, 3 to 5. 3 to 5. It's Gundam Mondays. Tomorrow... Sweet. Tomorrow, we will be on Film and TV Talk Tuesdays. So you can join us on Tuesdays for Film and TV Talk. And then Fridays might be Artsy Fartsy. For those of you who used to watch me, Artsy Fartsy might be coming back, people. Just letting you know. Artsy Fartsy Fridays. I don't know. It depends. Maybe I'll do gaming streaming too, because I'm also part of a clan for a game called Hell Let Loose. This one's got a little bit of a num mark on it. Scrape this away. All right. Now, you guys can't see anything I do up here, so I got to make sure I come down here. I have to make sure my hands are here. This is the thing that I need to do. Yeah. Okay. That one looks decent. Let's put this one together. This other half. This other foot, because this is part of the foot. The foot. With Master Shredder. Yes, Master. Suit Master. We rebuild the foot. For all of you Ninja Turtle fans out there. Oh, gosh. Ugh. This is spit. Yeah. Such a pleasant thing to have on stream. The spit. Let's smooth this on a little bit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right here. Right here. Gotta make sure my hands are here. Which means I'm kind of hunched over a little bit. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, that looks nice. I like that. 'Tis nice. Okay. All right, that part's done. Now let's go to step number 21. I need the actual feet. And we're doing another ×2 again. So we got runner A. Runner A. And I'm cutting out all of the 20 and 21s. Okay. Again, trying to make sure I get the right angle on some of these. Make sure you're cutting the right thing. You can cut the wrong thing if you are not paying attention. So pay attention! Make sure you're cutting the right piece. So there's one. And here is number 2 for the first foot. Bam. There we go. And then we got the next one. Excuse me. Here's for the other foot right here. These two. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh my goodness. I'm hitting the microphone, people. There we go. All right. There's the second 2. And I need piece number PC7. PC7. Now the plastics on PCs are softer. Number 7. Where's number 7? 777. Oh, here they are. I need 2 of these. 1 for each side. So just chip those 2 sides. Over here. Chip these 2 sides. And I prefer to cut these from the bottom. Every single time. I always come from underneath. Because if you watch the official Bandai way of cutting these, that's how they do it. Plus, you also get to see exactly where the blade is going. Because if you're doing this, you know, you're kind of looking behind the blade. And that just makes no sense. Like, it's like looking at it from like this angle. You know, trying to, I mean, you can see how difficult that is versus, oh, I can see right where the blade is going. Cutting from underneath. That is the technique that I am used to. So I'm going to make sure all these little nubs are kind of scraped away. Again, being cautious that I don't cut myself. These are probably going to need a little bit of a sanding. I really wish I knew where my 600 and my 400 were. I don't know. I might have to order some new ones. You can also make your own sanding sticks if you have popsicle sticks and or tongue depressors, wide popsicle sticks / tongue depressors, and then just go out and buy the sanding paper and then glue the sanding paper to the stick, and you have your own sanding sticks. Or one of the other common things that I've seen quite frequently is people just grabbing nail buffers and just using the nail buffers for sanding, which I thought was pretty cool. I was like, hey, that's neat. I'll have to give my buddy Josh a call back in a little bit. And P-Rock said he is on his way. Another fellow fan of the Gundam and the Godzilla, because I have Godzilla over here. Who's actually right over there on the other side. All right, that looks decent. Let's sand this down a little bit real quick. My knife away. And I'm still seeing the nub marks, but I'm going to end up painting. So those nub marks are not going to be, they won't be as hard to hide when I paint. This is currently where all of the pieces for the GM Sniper are at right now. They're in the middle of paint. So there's that one. And sometimes I'll even just go ahead and cut everything out, assemble the piece together, like the whole foot together, and then go ahead and sand it as the piece is inlaid together. All right, so then let's just see how we put this together. Looks like I take this, flip this upside down. The hole needs to be through there like that. Take this piece, put it on there like that. And there's part of the foot. Do the same on the other one. Boom. Put this together. Just like that. And there's the bottom of the other foot. Now, instruction number 22 says I need to cut off of runner A. I need to cut number 17. Where is 17? I need to cut both 17s. And cutting from underneath. And hitting my microphone yet again. One of my other friends, Mr. Nicholas, he does these not only because he enjoys a good robot, but because it is something that requires time and patience and is a bit methodical, and it's kind of zen-like, honestly. If you get into a good rhythm, kind of have that zeniness to it. All right, so this piece is going to go here. Then this for the top of the foot shall go here and put into the other piece so that you can pivot a little bit, just a little bit, and give them a little bit more dynamic movement. Even if it just is a little bit, it can help them with like trying to step forward, or yeah, there's a whole bunch of little things you can do with those. All right, so let's put the next one together. Foot. Looks like the little guard to the foot. And our top of the foot leading into the ankle. And boom, we have 2 feet. 2 foot. 2 foot. Well, hello everybody. Hi, I got 2 people watching. Feel free to chat in the chat box and say hello. I have no idea where people are watching from. All right. Moving on to the next one. Unfortunately, we've only got another probably about 30 to 45 minutes left. So hopefully P-Rock gets in here soon. 3 to 5. 3 to 5. All right, we've got those 2 done. Oh, we are still on number 22. Sorry, we finished that part. Now I need to do the side panels for the feet. There's these side panels right here, number 16 and 15. And I need to cut each one of those out. These side panels. Number 16. Speaking of 16, the only thing I can think of when I think 16 is like Sweet 16, like a quinceañera, which I don't know if do boys necessarily have quinceañeras, because I know girls have quinceañeras, but and boys have bar mitzvahs and girls have bat mitzvahs, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. For all of those who are Jewish out there or Hispanic and celebrate quinceañeras, please let me know. Do boys celebrate a form of quinceañera? Oh no! There goes another part. Maybe that should be a drinking game. If you're watching at 3 in the afternoon, for each piece Gabe drops, you take a shot. That's a dangerous game. That's a very dangerous game. Don't play that game. I feel like that's bad. That's not good. Okay, let's get this last piece. There we go. And the last one. The last one. Right now, we're going to be doing these every day, every Monday. Oh my gosh, I keep hitting my microphone. 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. I'm just wondering if I should go later. But see, if I go later, then I wouldn't be able to join some friends in the evenings on their streams. Nor would I be able to play with the clan for Hell Let Loose. Which I wonder if I should be pulling up Hell Let Loose and playing that on Fridays instead. I don't know. Of doing artsy fartsy. We'll see how it goes. Let me see if there's anything else off of this that I need to let's see, trim. Any runners that are just sticking out? Doesn't feel like it. That can use a little sanding. I feel like I should be sitting here when I have these apps like, so how was your day, sweetie? Oh, you know it. You're gorgeous. Like from Wall-E. sort of reminds me when I get a pedicure. And yes, men get pedicures. Don't judge me. You understand? Don't judge me. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to judge me for getting pedicures at all. All right? All right? I put my foot down on that one. Get it? There's nobody here to appreciate my puns. And I do love a good pun. And then we just take these and we put them on either side of the feet. Or the foot. Put it on either side of the foot. And it goes towards the front, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yep, the front of the foot. That's going to make it move and look a little cooler. All right, either side of that. Put that together and boom. So it came together looking okay. I would probably later fill the gap here and then sand that out a little bit. Because oh, what? So somebody joined. Somebody joined in. Let's see who it is. It's
What's
the
up, buddy?
P-Rock.
What's
it's
up,
the
buddy?
P-Rock. Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sorry, I was crazy night last night. I had a little hangover this morning. Woke up late for work and everything.
I don't want to hear the excuses. If I wasn't invited, then you don't have the excuse.
So I had to
Everybody-
step out to grab some stuff to help me with the hangover. That's where I was when you texted. I was like, oh, sure, I forgot about that.
Okay, hold on. Let's go to... There we go. Everybody, I'd like to welcome to the stream Mr. P-Rock, P-Rockzilla. All right, I know we don't have a lot of people watching in. We got a few bots that have been typing in some weird stuff, but that's okay. We'll figure out how to monetize, or not monetize. Monetization would be nice, but we'll figure out how to
You could block it.
There's a
Let me
word.
see.
There's a word I'm thinking of that starts with an M. Moderate. We'll figure out how to moderate that later. But Mr. P-Rock is also a fellow Gundam lover, and as you can probably see behind him, he's got a crap load of Godzilla. So
That's my thing.
that's where the Zilla at the end of P-Rockzilla comes from, because you know he's a fan of the Godzilla. So P-Rock, what are you going to be building for the last
I still have to
40
grab
minutes?
it. I still have to go grab it quick. Like I said, I was rushing back to get my stuff ready. But I'm probably going to finish the Epion.
Ooh, Gundam Epion.
Master
from
grade.
a master grade. I'm on the high grade here.
I need to do the setup like you got with the camera to my phone maybe, and then do the second camera.
Yeah, technically we could just like share, or you could just take the link and share it to the other camera, and then just use that. And then we've got two views of, faces and things.
So I started watching the beginning. What was that box thing that you had earlier?
The box thing.
It had like
thing?
lights on there, like a small black box that you had.
Oh, you're talking about this?
No, it wasn't that. You had something
No,
in your
it's not
hand. I don't. Maybe it was your phone. Maybe I was just passing. You had something like it was a small black box.
This?
Oh, the light. There you go.
This is
Okay.
the light.
All right.
That's the light. I don't have enough light over on this side. I've got light.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Let's go with the nice camera here.
I'm the same way. When I get to that point, I gotta plug this bad boy in.
Let's stop. We'll hide that for a second. Let's go to side by side. There we go. Okay. So, if you look at my, oh my gosh, I got to move my mic again. This is the other thing I got to figure out how to streamline a little bit better, is the microphone situation. So, where's my remote? If you look at my lighting situation, we got the front light here. So P-Rock knows me from over at Geeking Out, for those who watch the Geeking Outs. And we've talked many times about lighting. So I got the front light here, again, bouncing off the ceiling and then coming in. That's that one. I moved my crafting, old school crafting desk. And by old school, I mean it's recycled, because I just don't feel like buying new things when I have something that perfectly works. My old school crafting desk was way back there against that wall. I moved that over here next to me so it can be closer, and then put my other light behind me. So that actually also acts as a rim light and pops everything else behind me as well. If I really wanted, I could have the nice big light, the professional light, shining in the background also. But otherwise, these are the three lights, and there's the two lights, and there's not enough light on here for me to just work off of. So I grabbed the small portable Aperture MC and just placed it there for now. That's it.
Yeah, same for me. Like I said, in my spot, how much is light in front of me? So this helps.
I like this view. This is a good one. This one right here. You're still nice and big. I'm still decently sized, and we got the overview here. I like this. All right. But yeah, for all of you out there, let me pull up. I will do this for everyone on the stream. Let's go back to. That's not where I need to go.
What you got there? Is that real grade?
I'm doing a high grade right now.
There's my little one.
Yeah, the kids. My boy came in earlier. Not this one. We need to go back to not Premium Bandai, not USA Gunstar. I was going over like the different shops that I go to. New type. Here we go. New type. And my boy over here has got the master grade. Epion. This is the one that he is going to be building for us on the streams for the next few times you see him on here. He'll probably be working on this one for a little while.
Yeah.
It takes a while to build some of these, and the master grades are 1/100th scale, so they sit around 8 inches?
Yeah, about some vary.
About yeah. Well,
Like the wing Gundams are smaller.
Average size is about, we'll say 7.5 to 8.5 inches is average. Some of them are going to be, if they're a really big like mobile armor, they're even bigger than this. So, but yeah, this is what he's going to be working on today.
I'm not looking forward to the weapon. That's the part that's going to be too repetitive.
What?
Whip,
are you talking about the whip?
Yep.
Oh, that whip.
I already saw the instructions. I'm like, it's going to be so repetitive, man. Like plugging in small piece by piece by piece by piece, and working your way up.
I just finished the feet on a high grade. I've been working on the feet for the past, maybe 45 minutes? Just working on the feet, but I've also been, rambling, too, and finding my tools that I didn't know. Like, wait a minute, where's my nippers?
Yeah, I have to get my stuff, too.
So.
But, what was I going to say? Normally, when I do my Gundams, I found this way, it's more fun for me. I do the accessories first, like the weapons and accessories.
Oh, yeah?
And then work my way to the robot, say the robot last. Because when I first started doing this, it was getting a little repetitive. I was like, all right, first step, build a robot, build the head, build the head, build the head. You start with the head all the time. Like, all right, let me just change this up. And I found it with the weapons, it kind of encouraged me more to complete them, because when I finally had the weapons and accessories done, I'm like, I can't wait to see them with this gun, or I can't wait to see them with this weapon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's a little different for me. It's that, you know what? This is the instructions. You follow the gosh darn instructions. You do not deviate from the instructions. If my instruction doesn't hit the weapon until step number 35, I don't touch it. All right? I follow the rules of Emmett from Lego Movie.
Emmett.
All right? That's one of my favorite characters from Lego Movie. Is Emmett. Yep. There we go. 2 feet. 45 minutes.
So now, are you gonna sand those down, then paint them, or?
Yeah. So I was telling other people earlier, if you're gonna paint, you technically don't have to do too much sanding. It's just to get rid of, and I know it's harder to see on this little camera. It's really to get rid of the stress marks and the nubs that come from when you clip them off of the runner. If you don't paint, I feel like it's more important to do a good sanding so that you never see that imperfection ever. If you are going to paint, it's not as important, and I'm going to paint, but I will sand it down so it's nice and smooth at least, and then when I put the primer on, it adheres better. It's less chance for the stress mark to bleed through.
So, in your opinion, I know there's probably been maybe I want to think. I didn't build many yet, but
23.
maybe I built one already that had the undergated
Yeah,
nubs.
yeah.
So, if those are supposed to be better because you don't see the nubs as much, how come they don't all come undergated? Is it harder to make them undergated?
Undergated. What do you mean by undergated?
So supposedly the undergate, I learned this is a new terminology too. Undergate means basically the where you clip the nub off on the actual
Yeah,
piece on that tray. You know when you get the pieces like that.
yeah.
Instead of the piece being connected on the side of the piece, it's actually connected underneath the piece.
Oh,
So when you're cutting it, you don't cut it from the side. You actually cut it underneath the piece, and then that way, when you put it together, those nubs are hidden in the inside because when you put the pieces together, since you cut it from underneath, it's actually underneath.
I wonder. Well, I know the technique I always go with on cutting is always from underneath. But if you're talking
But
about like it's
yeah, see, because
joined
you see how you
under
cut it
it.
like this when you look at if you look at me real quick. If you see how you cut
Yeah.
it like this, the undergate one supposedly you come this way.
Oh,
So those are not undergate; those are regular pegs, like regular
right.
plastic pieces. They use
Maybe
it
that's.
more for like the metal ones, like the ones that have like the chrome, like the gold chrome. At least in
Oh.
the master grades.
Oh,
It
okay.
might be a master grade thing. I'm not sure.
It might be. That's something new to me. I haven't done any of that. I don't think any of my pieces. Maybe the real grades had some of that in it,
There's
but I
normally on the
don't
pieces
remember.
that have like the chrome type pieces, since
Uh
you don't
huh.
want to have like clip them too close, and that's gonna cause that cracking on the chrome. So usually those pieces are undergated.
I can see that.
But I was always curious about that. Like, if that's easier and it hides the numbers better, how come they don't just all come undergated? I'm not sure if it's
Well,
costs more money or I'm not sure.
there's there is also still a whole bunch of the older sets that are still floating around.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a toss up, I guess, depending on what you get. You really want to look for those like master grade version 2, version 3, because I bet that's where they change those things up a little bit. Oh, I'm cutting away at something. I don't even think I need to cut right now. I am so distracted by P Rock and his questions. I'm just cutting pieces off.
Sorry.
I'm not following my instructions. It's terrible. All right, I'm on step number 23 here, people. Step number 23. I need PC. Oh, and it's another times 2. I need PC 1 and PC 11. PC 1 and PC 11.
I think I need to clean my desk off. I'm like real OCD when it comes to building this stuff.
PC 11. I need 2 of these. This is one of those where you got to be careful because when you're going to cut it, as you can see, like it's got its own little nubs on these pieces. I don't know if I can get these to. I wonder if I should really change the camera type. Can I? Whoa!
Oh, there we go.
There. That's
Oh, yep.
better. So these pieces have their own little nubs on them. And for anybody who's out there, you want to make sure you don't cut that off,
Yeah,
because that can be very bad.
I did
So
that
you
one
want to
time.
just gotta really watch. This is why I like going from underneath, because I can really see where the blade's going and chop it right where it's supposed to be. There we go. So 2 of those. Let me zoom back out here.
See, one thing too I learned the hard way is do not build these when you're tired. Because there's been
Oh,
times where I fell asleep building it, and I'm like, I don't remember what step I left off on. I don't remember what piece I cut off last. I'm like, oh no, where's this piece at?
you know what that just means, right?
What?
In the future, there has to be a intoxicated building stream. with blades.
No, no. We're gonna be showing the model off, and then our fingers gonna be all clapped. But now you notice that we're so drunk. I'm like, oh, what?
Intoxicated. I didn't say drunk. I said intoxicated.
I didn't know that piece came in red. Oh, that's not red. That's just my blood.
Wait a minute.
Just my blood.
But I feel like on those ones we definitely have to only do high grade. Like no master grades.
No. Yeah.
It's definitely or an SD or something. Something that's cheap. That's just it's the build while intoxicated challenge. Okay, because you want to be able to say to yourself, you know what? I really don't care about this thing after a certain point. It's only $12.
I have a few high grades. Like I was telling my daughter that because I bought her some. She hasn't built them in a while.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I'm gonna take some of those models you got. And then she's like, what do you mean take them? And I was like, well, I'm gonna give them to V's, and V doesn't have any if he wants to join one time. And she's like, no, I want them. I'm gonna build them. I'm like, oh yeah, now you want them, of course.
Isn't that how it goes, though? Isn't that how it goes? They're not interested until they're interested.
Mm-hmm.
But we do the same things too. I won't deny it. All right, I need C1 and 2. C. By the way, this is my runner holder. Old school filing system.
I have the magazine holders that go upwards.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah,
that would be a
so
good
you just
one.
put them in there and just slide them right out.
Yeah, that would be a good one because I've seen other ones and they're like $30 or $40, and they keep them horizontal right next to each other or vertical, and I'm like, I don't want to spend $40 on that. I don't want to spend $40 on it.
I don't blame you, man. I got mine for free because since I work, my job. Sometimes when I'm ready to clean offices out, some of the people don't want to keep their stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'll take it. Use that for my Gundams.
Clean offices.
But they move like an office to like another location. Sometimes they throw out things they don't want to move.
Ah. Right. Cleaning, right? Cleaners, like you take them to the cleaners. Is that what you're telling me?
No. Like so like say for instance, if one office is gonna move to a new location,
right?
So since I work IT, I'll go there,
right?
Disassemble their computers and everything, box that stuff up for them. I don't move it, but sometimes when I do that, some people have piles of stuff. Like, oh, if you guys want any of the stuff, you can take it. This is like stuff I'm not gonna move to the new office. So instead of throwing it out, I was like, oh yeah, I'll take it.
Oh, I see.
So I see where you come. We don't want to spend $40 on that.
I don't want to spend $40 on it. I had a perfectly good file stacker off to the side that was never being used, and I was like, this will work. I just need something to separate the runners. That's really all it is.
So now, when you build, did you grab you read the instructions ahead of time and you grab the runners you need for that portion only, or you have all the runners?
No, I have all the runners.
Okay. I read ahead and I grab the ones I know I'm going to use for that portion.
No, because they're all just separated. So I just grab the runner when I need. It's like A and B are usually on top. C and D are right underneath it. E and F are right underneath it. So it's just grab what I need when I need it. That's my way of doing it. There is no wrong way of doing it, by the way, everybody out there. As long as it gets put together. Okay. Hello, son. Huh. Son, say hi to P-Rock.
Hi.
Hello.
I don't think you can see your head.
Oh, that's fine.
There you go. What you up to, kiddo?
It's all good.
Just like dual.
You're just dualling?
Dual.
All right.
What you doing?
I'm building. Do you not see the building?
No.
I'm sitting here snipping at them there runners.
He never caught any interest for this stuff?
He's done half of a model kit of balls. The
Stars or Rise, something like that. I forget what it's called.
This one. These guys.
Oh, okay.
Of the
yeah, I forget what they're called too.
I think it is just a GM ball. I think is what it's called.
Yeah, my daughter was doing like the little.
Yeah, he's done one of them, one of the two, because it came in a pair. And he picked that one. Which one has your daughter done?
I think she's done. I know she's done their high grades, but there was one. I forget the character from what show is that. Which show is it? The little starts with an H. Horror play or horror play, like the ball that is like a ball that has it's like Pac-Man almost. Has like the hands that come out the body.
Haro?
Yeah,
Just Haro.
yeah,
Just
Haro.
Haro.
Yep.
Yeah, Haro's cute.
She built a few of those, like the different color ones, and then she actually built the Repair Exia,
Ah.
the purple one. I guess I've never seen that show yet, but the one that had like purplish and they get like the glow.
Yeah.
Or pinkish. I'm sorry, pinkish.
Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Trans Am mode or something like that.
These are trans.
It's like trans something.
Trans Am? Did you say Trans Am like the car?
Yeah, like the car Trans Am mode or something like that. That's what I thought it was called.
I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. something doesn't sound right to that one. Which Gundam are you building? I'm building the Ford F-150 Trans Am with a Hemi.
Right now.
Gundam. What? Yep.
Let me see.
Boom. All right. Yep. This piece is about to get put together. Allegedly.
See, I agree.
No, that's the wrong. This piece. I need this piece.
Let's see if I can find it real quick.
There we go. See, now I have a little bit of a nub mark here, and I want to get rid of that. I'll cut it a little bit. And take the X-Acto knife, and it's on a rounded edge, so it's going to stick out a lot more. Take off a little bit of the nub. Nice, good, sharp knife is perfect for that. And then take my sander. I'm starting off with. I can't find my 600, but I'll start with the 800. Yeah, that looks so much better already. This is probably going to be the top of the leg, honestly. That piece right there. Joins right in at the hip. I bet you that's what that piece is. All right. Let's put the next piece together. Coming in here. Tomorrow, everybody, is going to be Film Talk Tuesdays. We're talking about film and TV and shows. And oh god, I missed another spot. I dropped it again.
See, it says here Gundam Exia, and it's spelled TRANSAM mode. That's Trans Am, isn't it? Trans Am.
Sure.
It is, yeah.
Sure.
TRANSAM. Trans Am.
Ah, I think you have to pronunciate it with the and you know pronunciation is the word, so you have to pronunciate it with the traditional Japanese, where you have to enunciate each and every syllable and vowel. All right, so it's Trans Am.
It still sounds like the car in the Trans Am.
Quiet. It's foreign. It's exotic.
Yep.
Boom. There we go. There's that next piece. Now, does this have any? This one's not as rough, but I will sand it a little bit. All right.
I do want to get that master grade. They have that master grade. Which one is it? Let's see. The new one coming out. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick.
On to step number 24. 24. 24.
Where is it?
I need runner C again.
There it goes.
C
Eclipse
Fluid.
Gundam from Gundam C.
Oh, that is a nice Gundam.
Yeah, it's up for pre-order. I mean, I want to get it, but I'll wait.
Eclipse Gundam is up for pre-order?
Mm-hmm. Master grade.
Oh, I'll have to look at that in a minute. What time are we at? We are at
41.
441. 441. So we will be wrapping up here soon. Let's see here. C2. I need 4, 5, and 14. 4, 5, and 14. 4. There's 14. Okay.
All right, so let's see. I almost bought the
14.
EXX Gundam, that big one.
Big one.
It's like let's see.
14, 4, and 5.
EXS, yeah, Gundam S. What's this from?
Like the Bandai or a Robot Spirits?
No, the actual model kit.
Oh, okay, the Gundam.
Master grade.
Gotcha. Yeah. Hey,
Big boy.
I think I dropped another piece. I was telling people earlier that that's a drinking game right there.
Oh. There's been so many times where I have carpet where I do mine, so I drop it and I was like, oh no! So I got like go on all four and like, put my hands like try to feel for it. Like,
yeah, you gotta feel for, especially if it's really one of those tiny ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, nope, that's a drinking game. Every time you drop it, somebody's got to take a shot. And
I think there's one time I actually lost like one of the pieces, like, and I refused. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna finish this build till I find that piece. So like 2 days later, I found the piece 2 days later.
Oh god. Okay, good. That sounds like a horribly terrible thing. Like just, oh no, where did it go? All right, there's one set. Here's the second set. Let's clip these out. I think I need to reposition this camera somehow. I need to find a position where that camera is going to make feel more natural for me.
You might have to do like the whole thing I had, like the way I have it, so that way your hands won't hit it.
Are you talking about when you do your reviews?
No, like the camera now. I mean, the microphone I have it now, like the way I have mine's upside down, where it's coming from the top. So that way my hands are free down here. See.
Yeah, I mean my hands are free. It's making sure people can see it because I have a tendency to want to do this.
Yeah.
I have a tendency to want to do this, but everybody can't see that. So everybody's got. If you're gonna see it, then I have to put my hands forward. So I have to find some way, like maybe putting the camera here, over there, so somewhere around here, and tilting in this way, so it just feels more natural for me. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all. I just gotta figure that out. Am I cutting the right piece here? Yeah, number 4. Okay. P Rock already had me cut one piece completely out that I never needed until later.
You ever have any pieces before from your time building where you actually have a piece missing on the runner? Has that ever happened to you?
No, I've never had a piece missing. I have had it to where 2 of my kits were so similar in build that, like, it pretty much, it was the Zaku 1. There's a Zaku 1, a normal Zaku 1 with the green and purplish color tones, and then I have Char Aznable's Zaku 1 also, and it's literally the same kit, but one of them gives you more accessories for the shoulders, and I really wanted to add, like I had 80% of all the runners to make an extra accessory. So I was like going back into my the other model, trying to see if there's any extra pieces that I could steal to complete the extra accessories. So I had more accessories for Shars, because Shars did not come with as many. But they are swappable pieces, so I can put the pieces that are on the Zaku one, the normal one, on Shars, which is nice. So I can change those around a little bit. But I've never had a piece just completely not be in there. Have you?
I did have one where it wasn't on the runner, but somehow it fell off the runner, so it was still in the box.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So I was
See,
like, what the hell?
The worst thing I ever had was one of my orders from New Type. It wasn't New Type's fault. It was whoever was delivering it. They left the box out in the rain.
Oh.
Even though, and this is before we had an awning over our garage, even though we have a porch that is completely covered, they decided not to put it there and put it in front of the garage. And so the whole exterior box got wet, and one of the boxes inside got soaked. All the pieces were fine, but the box was soaked, and I like my box art, so I was like, nope. I contacted New Type, and we didn't exchange, and they gave me a new one. You know, even though all the pieces were perfectly fine, I was like, haha, I like this. This is nice.
Now, do you keep all your boxes?
Yes.
Yeah.
So far, I've kept all of my boxes. At some point, I might just do, like right now, I don't have too many. I really don't have that many models. So, but if I ever get to a point where I've got so many models, I might just cut the artwork out and throw all the boxes away, and then store all the leftover runners and pieces that I want to make sure I still hold on to, and put that in a bin somewhere, and then do something with the box art stuff, make a folder out of it, or scrapbook, you know.
That's good. See, that's my thing. Is I have a lot, as you saw before, but I don't know what to do with the box. Like, I don't want to I hate throwing boxes out, because I'm like, hey, you never know. Like, what if, I want to maybe give. I mean, I can't take the model apart, but still, if I ever give a model to somebody, I want to give them the box too.
Right.
And the box art is nice.
Yeah, some of the box art is gorgeous.
Yeah.
But
it just
some
sucks. Like, sometimes I see the box art,
really
and then I go watch the cartoon, and the animation is nowhere near as good as the box art. I'm like, come on, man. You guys, like,
come on.
It's like false advertisement.
Come on, Bandai. You control the whole thing. You really think we need another life-size 1-to-1 robot? Come on. Give us proper, television shows again. Although, Gundam Thunderbolt was really, really good with its animation. And so was Hathaway, if you ever get a chance to
No,
watch
I do want to
Hathaway.
see that one. I do want
Hathaway is... The animation style in Hathaway is very similar to the animation style of Thunderbolt.
And Hathaway's the new one, right? Where it has
Hathaway's
the Penelope, I think it is, the robot. The gun was it? Yeah.
Yeah. And that one takes place... Thunderbolt takes place like just on the edge of the Universal Century War. I think
I'm not
it's
good with
right
that.
after
The timeline stuff. I'm not
the
good with
timeline
that at
stuff.
all. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know anything about that.
Hathaway is way past everything, as far as the storyline goes. But there's still Zaku's and everything, which I love. So
There's a part 2 coming out for that, right? Was it just a movie or that's a series?
No, that's a movie.
Hathaway.
Just a movie.
I was hearing that. I think like a part 2 was supposed to come out, another movie.
Oh, I mean, I won't turn it down.
So the only ones I've actually watched, I've sat down. I watched maybe like 1 or 2 from Gundam Wing.
Yeah,
I watched Iron Blooded Orphans.
Iron Blood is one of the
That's
better.
my favorite.
Yeah.
And then I watched I started watching a little bit of which one's one that has the Agile Strike Gundam?
Is that Seed?
No, it's not Seed. Is it Seed?
Not Seed has Strike, I think.
Oh yeah, so you're right. Yeah, so it goes. Yeah. Because
There we go.
yeah, Seed.
Yes, Seed's got Strike, if I remember correctly.
I started watching the first season of that.
Seed. I got very bored with Seed very, very quickly.
But to me, they have the best design.
Very quickly.
The best design mechs or Gundam suits.
They do have the nicest designs, but it's just Gundam Seed was just. It was way too teenage drama for me.
Yeah.
And I think at the time watching it, I'd just gotten out of high school, and it was this. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this dumb teenage stuff. And it was like 80% of the whole show was the teenage drama, and then 10% was the Gundams just being featured, and then like another 5% was the political, and then the last 5% was the Gundams fighting. So it was like barely any Gundam and mostly teenage drama.
I picked up on that, yeah.
So
I did watch Unicorn too. I saw Unicorn also.
Unicorn was decent.
Yeah.
I did like Unicorn.
Yeah.
Is this the big boy you're gonna end up getting?
No. The one I was gonna get was it's spelled out. Where is it? Let me see. It's EX-S Gundam. EX-S Gundam.
Oh, this guy's from 0083.
You could transform, into like a big ship and stuff.
Into a ship?
Yeah, he transforms. This is the master grade, at least.
No, not like a fighter, not a ship, right?
Oh yeah, so yeah, like a big space, a big fighter. I mean, it looks weird from the picture, because he has it comes with a smaller one, then he turns like a real big one.
Okay, there is a smaller version of this guy, and that's on. You said this guy's on. I wonder if he is in here somewhere. Let's look. EX-S.
Yeah, let's see something.
I found the SD version. EXS.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the high grade.
Yeah,
That's the high grade version.
Yeah, you passed. It was a little bit more. It was a master
A
grade
little
one.
bit further down.
A little more down.
There it is.
Right there. Yeah, that guy.
Whoa.
Yeah, pricey.
Whoa, good gosh, he's almost $150.
Yep.
Dang.
When I was gonna buy it, it was on sale. It was I think for like 90. That's what it turns into right there.
Into the fighter. Oh, and he's got the little fighter, the little fighter jet cockpit thing here too. I like those. Those are nice. What I really want out of all the Gundam stuff that is not usually available here in the U.S. is I want the ships to go with my models. I want the 1/44th scale white base, the white base 2, the what do you call them? Oh man, the Zeons fleet ships. Like I want those to go with my Gundams so that I have extra things to just like. I know this is kind of more into the army building side of things with what like Nat does. Like I kind of want an army build with that. I want a small fleet, or I want to be able to show one of the ships just off in the distance, and then a mobile suit coming off of it or coming out of it or standing on it, or just I want those ships. Unfortunately, they're not really available here a lot. If you do want ships, you can go with getting the what are they called?
You can't buy them on import them, buy them from a Japanese website.
You can import them. They're just a little bit higher in the pricing.
I wouldn't mind army building.
Battleship Yamato. Battleship Yamato you can get here. Where is Battleship Yamato? Like I like those ships too, and they are kind of similar. There you are. Battleship Yamato. Like I like these. These are so cool. I wish I could have the Xeon versions of these.
Mm-hmm.
And this looks like a Federation ship to me. It really does. Other than it's got little fighter jets. But you can't get. You can't really get the.
Yeah, how much is that?
The battleship Yamato. This one's 50. I mean, they don't. Looks like they don't go over 150. This is the highest priced one. The movie variant. Oh, and it's got an LED. Oh, that's nice. That looks pretty. Like, I like that.
I never went the route with the LEDs, like the Gundams. The LED, I heard they're cheap, so I never got them.
Let me see if I can show you what I. Yeah, I want these. Let me share a screen. Yes, I understand. Chrome tab. Gundam. There it is. Share. So let's hide this one and share this one. These are the ships that I want. Like this. Let's see. Open.
And what size are those? High grade or master grade?
Well, I just pulled up the ships and how they look.
Oh, okay. But the ones you were showing me before, those are high grades?
Like this. This is or though I don't know what they classify the ships as, because like if you get like Star Wars stuff, they're not technically classified as high grade or anything like that at all. You just put them together. But I like the ships. I want the like this is the original box art for these things.
That's old school.
These are 1/400th scale. Yeah. See, like I think that looks cool.
With Gundams too.
They come with tiny Gundams or tiny. These are tiny mobile suits, but I want these for like layering stuff in either the video work or photography work. Like I could do video work and show one of them just moving very slowly, and then use the Gundams to like zoom around him.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, but I shoot this first and then come back and then shoot the Gundam doing its maneuver that I want it to do, and then splice the two pieces together, and it looks like that one ship is moving very slow or whatever. There's a lot of little tricks that you can do film wise. Here's some of the other 1/1700th scale.
Jesus.
Because they're big. If you think about it, if a 1/44th scale Gundam is 6 inches, you know, that 6 inches is able to pretty much like stand right in front of the bridge. 1/44th scale of these are going to be huge.
They're pretty cool
ships. Yeah, like they're cool. I like them. You can't. These are not something that you usually see here in the U.S. Like, look at all these.
So let me ask you this though. So cleaning the Gundams, once you put them together, I'm not that good or I'm not that experienced here where I do the top coat. But what would be the best thing? I mean, just like a microfiber, because I don't want to use any kind of like water or chemicals because it's stickers. And sometimes,
I see.
So some of them I have dried transfer stickers too, so I don't want to put anything like liquid on there.
I see. Okay.
So it'd just be like a microfiber cloth.
That is a very good question. I think we'll save that question for next episode.
All right.
Because we are now at 5:00, and P Rock did an amazing job today putting his Gundam together.
Whatever. I'll be more prepared.
I gotta tease. I have to. But yeah, so I just like to say thank you to everybody who's come in and watched for however long that they did watch, even though it's very small at the moment.
I put these together.
Oh, those are cute. Those are adorable. What did P Rock put together? He put together little wooden figure or paper figures. Styrofoam figures. Are those your kids?
The minute I pulled out my Gundam kit, he came over here. He was like, Oh, here it comes again.
Yeah. Well, yep. I want to thank everybody who's joined us for today. I'm Gabriel Cruz, and this has been P-Rock. Let's go ahead and hide this so you can see you. Hey, what's up, kid? And that's P-Rock's boy. Little Zilla. He's gonna grow up and have a hip hop name called Little Zilla. Yo, what up, everybody? It's Little Zilla.
You should. He's ready to learn how to stand figures up. I gave him this figure. Oh, that's him crying. He wants it back. He stands it up.
All of my two. Plus Ultra. But we're going to go ahead and say goodnight. And we will see you guys on the next stream. I will be on again tomorrow at 3 to 5 once again. Hold on. Tap. From 3 to 5 tomorrow, talking about film and television and how some of the Gundam stuff relates to that. Talking about some of my favorite shows, things and such. P-Rock, you're more than willing to join me tomorrow. Again, from 3 to 5. Anybody else, if you'd like to like, subscribe, all the usual doodads. You know what? I gotta start getting everybody else's links so I can start putting P-Rock's link in the description below, and anybody else who comes in that's guests, so that you guys can see what they're putting together. P-Rock, why don't you go ahead and put your in the chat, put your link to your thing either now or later, and people can find you so they can come and watch you do some reviews of some cool figures that you collect on a daily basis.
Find you and your address.
Well, what? My address.
They're not gonna find his address off of that. Not unless he like shows like the shipping sticker on it. Everybody, I'm gonna do a really unboxing. And by the way, here's the shipping sticker.
Let's see something.
But yeah, otherwise, I've had a lot of fun coming on here today. It's been the first stream in a long time. I'm glad I got everything finally sort of worked out, and we'll see how things go in the future. Until then, yeah, go ahead and put your link,
Yep,
and I'll add, and I'll make sure everybody gets to go over there and see your stuff. All right. Until then, thank you again, everybody. Have a lovely day, and we'll see you on the next one.